Well, here we go again, guys. Welcome back to the channel. And before we start this tutorial, man, make sure you put on a tac scope so you can find the perfect tactical scope sensitivity for you. You never know, you might pick up a tac scope off of the ground. I don't use a tac scope in any of my classes, but I just threw it on the ASM10. So let's get right into training mode. So this video is for people who want to master speed acceleration, and those who, like me, the reason I started using speed acceleration was because every time I use a high fixed speed, man, my accuracy at long ranges just failed. I couldn't master it, man. It just didn't work for me. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. The first thing you want to do is put on fixed speed, though. I already did that before I started. I tested this method out, you know what I'm saying, before making the video. I had to test it out to make sure that everything was good and everything was working properly. So you want to put on fixed speed. Then you want to turn all your camera sensitivities to 50. I was in the process doing that, and I was like, I'll just leave these few now, do it when I turn the video on. So turn that to 50 and then go out. And the first thing you want to do is step on this mid platform. I feel like this was the best place to actually do this. So let me explain one thing to you. You're standing at 0 degrees right now. Once you turn about right here, you're looking at about 45 degrees. Double that is 90 degrees. And if you go all the way across, this is a 180 degree turn. Remember what I said, because it's very important to this tutorial, by the way. So what you want to do is you want to get your camera sensitivity, man. You want to get it all the way to a 90 degree turn. So one swipe should get me at about 90. But if you look at my hand, I'm making, look at this shape I'm making with my hand. This is very uncomfortable. This is not what you want to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You should never have to reach all the way in your hand. If you like this with your hand when you're turning, this is not what you want to do. It causes a lot of problems right up in here over time. You don't want to be doing that. You want to keep your hand safe, especially if you're using 4 fingers. But if you're using 2 fingers, you know what I'm saying, if you're like this, it might not bother you as much. You know what I'm saying? So remember what I'm saying. Like if you're using 2, swiping like that might not bother you. But using 4, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to do that. So what you want to do, you want to go to your sensitivity. You still want that 90 degree in your standard sensitivity, but you want it to be as comfortable as possible. So now if I swipe, I'm still swiping 90, but this is way more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Way more comfortable. You don't want to be all the way up in your hand like this. See, if I'm in it, I'm a little bit over, but that's fine. That's fine, because this is as far as I want to swipe when I'm swiping. And these extra few degrees that you have right here, when you're swiping, you want to swipe again. You want to reset the aim so you can eventually move all the way over here. But you won't have to do that once I get done explaining everything. So here we go. Now 60, I think, is a good sensitivity. I'm looking about 90. That's about 90 right there, and it's comfortable. A comfortable 90 degrees. So once you find that, you know what I'm saying, like if I swipe like this, I ain't even swiping that hard. There we go. That's about 90 degrees. Swipe to the left. That's about a 90 degrees. About 90 degrees. That's about 90 degrees. So next, you want to aim down sight in the middle. You're looking right at that dot or that target right there, and you want to swipe. And you want to swipe again. So I almost have it right, but you want to be swiping all the way here, which is half of 90. You want to do in half of 90, which is about where that hole is in that gate. So let's up this sensitivity real quick. It's up at about 10 at a time. So 60 is where I'm at right now. Let me move these sleeves down, man. They be sliding. I gotta put on the other one. So if I swipe, I'm not there yet. I'm not at the gate. I'm not at the gate. Nowhere near the gate. So let's go up another 10. Let's go up another 10. I'm at 70. Let's go up another 10. So let's see if I get there now. Almost there. Not quite. Not quite. So since I'm almost there but not quite, I'm gonna go half of 10, which is 5. And your goal is to make it to that gate. You know what I'm saying? The hole in that gate. Look at that. There we go. Now I'm making it there. Now I'm making it there. Now I'm making it there. And then if you're looking to the left, you want to make it to about the middle of this gate right here. Close to that SAM turn, but not really. You want to be like right up in there. So boom, got it. 75 is that one. So then you want to go into your tac scope, and you want to do the same thing you just did. Let me go to my load out here. Let's put on the tac scope. Love the fact that I can just switch weapons. So if I swipe, not quite making it there. Now 9 times out of 10, your tac scope is probably going to be a little bit higher, you know what I'm saying, than your ADS But some people like their task scope a little lower just because of how the reticle looks. But I usually have mine a little bit higher, so I'm gonna go 10 more than my task scope sensitivity and see. I might have to go up a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta go up a little bit more, and it's almost in the same spot that my ADS was in the first time before I added the extra 5. So let's add an extra 5. We had 60, 95. I mean 60, 75, 90. So if I swipe now, you know what I'm saying? I'm just about there. Perfect. There we go. Now I'm where I need to be. I'm exactly where I need to be. So if you want to do it for your sniper, just run over here and grab a sniper. You know what I'm saying? That's a trash sniper. I don't want to grab that. Outlaw is okay, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you want to aim down sight right at the middle of that, and you want to aim right at this target here. If you're swiping, if you're moving across, you should be able to move right here. If you're a quick scoper. If you're not a quick scoper, don't worry about trying to make it to that target. And I can make it if I scrunch my hand, but like I say, you don't want to be scrunching your hands. So let's go up, man. We at 50. Let's upgrade. Let's go about 60. Let's go about 60. That might get us where we need to be. Look at that. Boom. I'm still a little scrunched up. You know what I'm saying? Still a little scrunched up, but it's not bad. 60 is good. 60 is good. Yep, I'm making it there. And that is half of what we did for the ADS and the tactical scope sensitivity. So that's about half. If you want to make it a little bit faster, you can, but that's about where I kind of like it. It kind of keeps me at a good happy medium where I'm on target and not too wild with the sensitivity, because when you're sniping, you know what I'm saying, you don't want, like, if your target, say you want to aim at that person right there in the middle, you don't want to aim down sight here and swipe over. You want to be close. You don't want to aim in until you have your reticle right over it. So I'm about a 60, and it's funny because it's the same as my standard sensitivity. So now that I have that, you want to copy that and make your firing sensitivity exactly the same. So always do that. You want to make sure these exactly the same. I have seen a few people with these different, but I just keep it exactly the same, man. No confusion or anything like that. Right on point to where you need to be. That was a 90. This was a 60. And this was a 90. So there you go. Boom. 60, 75, 90, 60. So if you swipe, you know what I'm saying, depending on where you start. And I also want to say this, I always have my thumb in the middle. You know what I'm saying? If you swipe from here and go all the way across, of course you'll go farther. But we want to find a place where the middle, where your thumb is at the middle of your screen. I should have said that earlier. And like the middle of your aim box. And your aim box is literally just almost like a square here, or a square up higher if you are here. But the side of your phone, so you have the left side of your phone that is used for movement, and the right side of your phone that is used to aim. And you want to do all of this from the middle of your phone, like wherever the middle is for your aiming, you want to use it right in the middle, because sometimes you might aim from way over here and swipe, you know what I'm saying, but I always try to keep my finger in the middle of my aim box, which is right where my reload button is, so I can go left and right, you know what I'm saying, without having to put, like, slide my hand all the way across the screen. And I'm like, no, that's not right. If you're all the way here, that's wrong. If you're all the way here, that's wrong. You don't want to be doing that. Hurting your fingers, man. You're hurting your fingers in the long run. Surgeries may be upon you in the future. But we have like a minute left in this training room, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to what I'm trying to say for speed acceleration. Now that you found that sensitivity, turn on speed accel, go to about 25, and this is what you want to do if you're a beginner. If you're at about 25, I think you're in the right place. And you see this target right here, you want to turn your back to this target, you want to run, and then you want to jump. You want to just, I said jump, you want to jump and turn, and you should be doing about a 180, and you should be doing a panic swipe. Now a panic swipe is like a panic knife used to be back in Black Ops 1, where you just swipe, you know what I'm saying, somebody's behind you, you just swipe. You see how I'm swiping? Almost like a perfect 180. Once you have that, you have found your beginning, listen to what I'm saying, your beginning sensitivities for speed acceleration. Now you're on the way to your journey to using speed acceleration, and you want to practice that low speed acceleration settings, you know what I'm saying, for about a week or so. Or if you play a whole lot, maybe a day or two. It just depends on how much you play the game. I don't play a whole lot because I be working. I get about 3 days a week in you know what I'm saying, while playing the game. So you want to be at about a 25 in the beginning. Next, what you want to do, you know what I'm saying, is once you master that and it feels slow to you, you want to up it by 25. Up it by 25. And then do the same thing. But now if you do that 360, or I mean 180, the turn should not be as fast. And you want to try to master turning all right around. This is how you get that muscle memory. Just turning around, making it a 180 turn, because you now control it. Once you panic swipe, like if you panic swipe now, you're almost doing a 180. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're almost doing a whole 360 almost. Well, I say 360, that's about 180 plus maybe 45 degrees or so. But all right, we got to get back into training mode. I ran over time. Okay, now that we are back in training mode, like I was saying, what you want to do is now you want to control that speed accelerations and make it a 180. So, and this will help you with the muscle memory. Make it a 180. And then once you have it perfect as a 180, you know what I'm saying, also at the same time you want to be practice your panic swipe. So a panic swipe, like I said, is just when you swipe as fast as you can over, and you want to see what that is, and you want to remember that as well, because you'll know how far you're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing you want to be practicing, like I said, is making sure that's a 180, and that'll help you with that muscle memory. Just controlling that 180 so you can learn it. So you want to continue to go up until you reach a point where your panic swipes turn into 360s. Once your panic swipe turns into a 360, I believe mine was like 100 and something. I'm gonna go to 100 just to kind of speed it up for you. So now I'm panic swiping, but I'm almost turning completely around again. So it's not all the way. If I swipe, I'm not all the way at a 360, but if I go up some more, let's go up a little bit more. Let's go to about 120. Not quite there yet. Let's go about 10. There we go. So now I'm getting about a 360. So you want to test it. So if you're running, it's about 360. Most of the time when somebody's shooting you from behind, you're gonna jump. Look at that. That's a 360 for sure. And that's what once you get a 360, that's about where you want to stop. I have seen people go higher than that, man. If you're adventurous like that, then go ahead. If you're adventurous like that, go ahead. But me, I'm gonna stop at the 360 and try my best to master that. So that's it, man. Look, if I helped you, man, try it out, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. Like I said, start at a low speed acceleration with low sensitivities, man. Start low, work your way forward. And I'm gonna say this for people who, you know what I'm saying, want to have high fixed speeds, man. Speed acceleration can be beneficial to you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like when I did the 190, once I did like the 190 here, like I turned 90 degrees. If you want to do 180 degrees and then still do the if you want to do 180 degrees, just double everything that I said. So you should be looking, instead of looking here, you probably want to be looking here. You know, so just double everything I said. But like I said, I can't guarantee you that way will work, but you can try it by just doubling everything I said. If you want to practice from doing a 180 from fixed speed, you can do that. But I'm gonna do it the 90 way because I want all my sensitivities and settings very, very low. But if I helped you in any way, just let me know down in the comment section below. You know what I'm saying? If you want me to show you drills that I run, you know what I'm saying, in this mode, just let me know, and I can show you some drills that I run in this mode. But let's get this up, man. If you enjoyed the video, man, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. You know what time it is, man. It's your boy Drew. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out.